everybody, I'm Vanessa. I'm the marketing director here at Green Tea Design, and we wanted to just hop on here live. It seems like January is a time we always go live. I was looking back in our memories, so we wouldn't want to let this January go by without doing another live video. But our main reason for going live is the other week we asked a poll. And we had a few answers, which was great. We asked, which social media platform will you be spending more time on in 2022, Facebook or Instagram? So if you want to answer that question in the comments below, that would be great too. We'd love to add some more data to this. And we're really asking, just which platform do you prefer to post on or use just as a user to kind of look and browse and shop? So feel free to comment that below for us. So we do have some statistics that we got from our own poll. Based on what we asked, we had 62% of you that said that they plan to spend time on Instagram. And then we had 38% said they plan to spend time on Facebook. We also had some comments that said, what about TikTok? So one of the things we wanted to discuss was using all three platforms in conjunction, and just to kind of talk about where maybe you should be. So we've got some data to tell you about for each platform as well. So quick question, do you plan to spend more time on one platform for your business and then more time as a user or a shopper on a different platform? We'd also like to know that answer. So if you want to go ahead and comment. And if you have any questions during the live, feel free to type them below. We'll try to answer them. If we can't answer them live or we have to do some research, we'll definitely get back to you. Okay? So chime in. We don't mind at all. That's what we're here for. All right, so here's our take on what 2022 is looking like for the social media industry and how you can utilize these platforms to your advantage for your business. The biggest area of continued growth is in short form video. We're all watching them, right? Guys, we're all sitting around during Christmas holiday or, in the evenings, and you're watching those videos. Makeup tutorials, house tours. You're watching people try on wedding dresses. So, right, they're really interesting. They're quick moving. They're easy to consume quickly, and they're really, really popular. So, the sort of phenomenon of these short form videos is one of the reasons that TikTok has become so popular. It's grown a lot in number of downloads, and probably why somebody asked about it in our poll and said, well, why aren't you asking about TikTok? So yes, TikTok has seen incredible growth. It also has a bit of a negative stigma. It's just starting to have e-commerce ability, like buying and selling products from the site. They just started rolling that out. There are always threats of it being banned. They continue to pop up, which, side note, there's always going to be threats of some social media platform being banned. That can't be the only place that you are selling your products. Start to build your email list. We talk about it all the time, but I wanted to throw that in there. We're not saying do this instead of email, in addition to. I'm just checking to make sure we don't have any questions. Okay, so also, rapid growth of a platform like TikTok doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stand the test of time. Huge growth, yes. Will it be long-term? We don't know. So, we're curious. Tell us in the comments. Do you use TikTok for your business? Or do you use TikTok as a potential customer or for entertainment? Or do you not use TikTok at all? Personally, I'm not on TikTok, but I do watch the TikTok videos elsewhere. So like via Reels, which we're going to talk about. So comment below, let us know. More data, right? We can all use that. So why do people love TikTok? Why is it the most downloaded app right now for social media? It's because of the quick video, what we're talking about. Which means we also have to mention Reels. Reels are short form video for Instagram and Facebook. You've probably seen those scrolling through. Now, Instagram and Facebook have their own set of issues. Don't get us wrong. You are never going to know whether either of these platforms, any of these platforms, Facebook and Instagram are both under Meta, which that's all new to us too, right? We don't know if anything will drastically change, go away, what's going to happen. So one more side note, build your email list, because we don't know what's going to happen to these platforms. But right now, this is the trend. Many companies have spent years building up their audiences on Facebook and Instagram. So we would never say, okay, TikTok's being downloaded by everybody. Forget those, just jump to TikTok. That based on data, we wouldn't say that just because it's such short term. But that does prove to us that the short form video is where it's at this year. And we agree with all of the industry experts. This is what people are saying all across the board. If you were to Google this question, what is trending? It's the short form video. Now, does that mean that as a business or a social media manager that you have to make 2 or 3 different videos and be on each platform? No. So you can make one video and use them on all 3 platforms. Since the audience trend of watching these quick videos is the same, so the desire to see quick videos that tell me personalized content, that is the same. So it doesn't really matter what platform you're posting on, the video is the same. So just make one, and it's convenient for you, right? And then you can just reuse it or post it on all 3 of the platforms. Sometimes you have to make a few little tweaks, but we can talk about that at another time about how to specifically do that. So if you've taken a moment to watch a reel on Facebook or Instagram, you are probably noticing that many of the videos originally have the TikTok brand on them. A lot of people are more comfortable with making their videos in TikTok, and if that's the case for you, go ahead and keep doing it. But if you also have Insta or Facebook, don't miss out on the opportunity to share there too. All right, so here is how you can use them on both. You can select your Instagram reel to be recommended on Facebook to other users, but it will not appear on your Facebook page as a post. So just kind of keep that in mind, this little technical thing. It will just send Facebook users to your Instagram page. You can save and download your reel to your device and upload it to Facebook on your page or as a Facebook story. So again, if there are areas that you are comfortable using these videos, keep doing that. You don't have to necessarily change everything. It's more the short-term, short length videos that are popular. It's not necessarily the fact that everybody's using TikTok. And it's not really everybody. You'll see here, I've got some stats for you. And we do plan to have some more videos coming up where we're going to talk about some different ways to use reels and some different kind of creative ways no matter what your industry is. So stay tuned for that too. So speaking of trending video, podcasts are now able to stream from Facebook, and they will appear automatically to a business page when uploaded. They also send out notifications to the page's followers that a podcast has been uploaded. You all know podcasts are a great way to connect to your audience. So if you're already using podcasts, this is just another really cool trend that we see happening here in 2022, which kind of goes along with the whole video aspect of what everybody wants. So, of course, we're talking trends, which means that there's always strategies that are going to be outside the norm, that are going to work, that don't fit into the trends. So if you have something working for you, again, don't just change because the data says some app got a lot of downloads. Keep doing what's working for your business. But you might be looking to try something new. Or maybe you aren't even sure where to start. You might be a new business, or what you've been doing is kind of and you want to do something different. So here is some data that we've sourced from the internet. We've got it from Khoros and Backlinko, and it's most recently from the end of 2021. Of course, that's kind of the most recent data we can get. Here are some statistics, which might sort of surprise you. It kind of surprised me, even being in the industry. Facebook has 2.7 billion monthly users versus Instagram, which has 1 billion monthly users, and TikTok, which also has 1 billion monthly users. So TikTok and Instagram are about the same. Facebook is almost triple. So I know a lot of people say everyone's leaving Facebook, nobody's on there, it's all old people. Sorry, that's what we hear from people say. No ageism here. We love whatever age you are. If you are a target audience, we want to talk to you. So, but that's not necessarily what the data is telling us. There's still a lot of people on Facebook. And one of the nice things is being able to use all 3 together. So the age of the people who are on Facebook, or who are on all Facebook and Instagram, 86% of people who are aged 18 to 29 are on Facebook versus 67% of that same age group are on Instagram. 77% of age 30 to 49 are on Facebook, and 47% of them are on Instagram. 51% of people ages 50 to 65 use Facebook versus 23% on Instagram. And 34% of 65 plus are on Facebook versus 8% on Instagram. So you can see, obviously, as the age goes higher, the percentage is also higher on Facebook. It gets lower on Instagram. It's just the nature of, what we all grew up doing. So the younger generation grew up video, video, video. They're currently growing up video, video, video. So that just kind of makes sense. The percentages themselves were a little surprising to me as well. So it's good to know that if you have a really strong Facebook presence, keep it up. Maybe you just want to also include some Instagram and also include some short form video. So this is also interesting. The US, now that's all, the data I just shared with you is everybody, the whole world. The US, United States age demographics for TikTok. So TikTok's Generation Z demographic is highest in America. So we're obviously talking to much younger people. 47.4% of their active users aged between 10 and 29. However, American adults who are using TikTok grew 5.5 times in the last 18 months with a 2-to-1 female to male gender ratio. So again, these are just statistics that you can use to decide who is your target audience and where should you be or be primarily, and then just sharing to the other platforms. Bottom line, video is working, and depending on your industry and your target audience, you always got to remember that, one of those platforms could really up your marketing game. Even the most professional of industries, yes, talking to you, attorneys, people who are in the medical field, people who typically sell very professional business services, they are doing these types of videos and they are very, very successful at it. So you can do this too. Everyone can find some way to incorporate creative video into your strategy. So raise your hand or comment if you just aren't sure how to use video in this way, right? So we hear this all the time. Well, I don't really think anybody wants to watch videos about us. We're too professional. They want us to be serious. Your audience still has frequently asked questions that you could answer in a non-dull way and still be professional. So, you don't necessarily need to be making a jingle up for every single thing you do, but you can still make it interesting, answer those questions in short little blips so that people can scroll through and go, oh, I didn't know that's what you should do if you want to get a divorce, or I didn't know that's what you should do if you want to build a website. They can be really short, informational, but still interesting video content. And that will really start to work for you because that's the trend as to what everybody wants. We promise you can do this. I wrote that note because I wanted to say it. I want you to remember that you can do this. So oftentimes, like we said, using these platforms together will make your life easier and help you reach more of your audience. Continue to use Facebook for groups and events. You're not getting that other places. Use Instagram for the beautiful images and video, of course, because people are looking for that creative, kind of pretty content. If you're an artist of any kind, Instagram is amazing for you. And use TikTok if you're comfortable with that to create your short length videos if that's what you want to do. And then you can post them on Reels and post them on Facebook and still get lots of engagement from those videos. And please remember to customize personalized content based on what your audience is asking you. So go back again to those frequently asked questions. That's one of the strategies we always try to push our clients to start with, is think about what your clients ask you all the time. If you can answer that question without them having to call you 5 times, they can just refer to it right away from your website and from your content that you're creating on social media. It's going to save you time, and it's going to make them feel like they are a priority because they're like, hey, they knew I was going to have that question already. So really focus on that, those frequently asked questions if you're not quite sure where to start content-wise. All right, so have we confused you yet? We still didn't tell you which platform you should be on. because we really can't. We need to analyze your industry, your business specifically, if you're not sure. And we also need to decide what the abilities are from your marketing department or your office's perspective. So if you have time to record, a quick video once a week, we're going to try to help you do that. If you really can only do it once a month, we can try to help you do that. So you might be on different platforms as something that we recommend, just based on the abilities and who your target audience is as well. So of course we're here to help, and you can always reach out if you have questions. You can reach out if you just want to have some content created for you. If you go to our website, we do have a free content calendar, and you can turn any of those content ideas into video. We don't specifically always tell you to make it a video every single time, but you can do it. You can use that content and just, really let the creative juices start to flow and turn them into great video content. It's basically just ideas for posting several times a month. And it can be done on any platform. So you can download that free on our website. You can go to our tips section, and it should be one of the first blogs that you see there. Lots of information on there as well. And if you just need some moral support, if you need our video producer to come, who's here with me and helping me through this too, if you need him to come and set up all the cameras and get you started and help you figure out how to film all the different shots, we can do that as well. So certainly reach out if you have any questions. And if you need moral support because you just need us to say, yes, you absolutely can do this, and it completely makes sense, we can do that as well. So we're just a phone call away for that, for sure. So I know that we just sort of did this surprise live, and you probably weren't prepared with questions, but if anyone has questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and we will try to answer them as soon as we can, or we may use it for upcoming content. If you all have a question that's asked frequently, that's usually what we do. So thanks for tuning in. I see several of you joined us on Instagram, and I can't see Facebook, but I can see that there are some on there too. So thanks for joining, and thanks for spending your Thursday afternoon with us. I can't believe it's Thursday already. And stay warm, everybody. Bye.